Square Enix continues to be the enemy of gaming.
I'm legitimately impressed. You went where I didn't think you would go. This story is mad. Okay, Life is Strange, that's not the sort of game you think of when you think of money grubbing, right?
I love Life is Strange. That game was awesome. I killed the dog. I scissored at the end. I made Kate do a backflip when she decided life's too bad, and I was like, oh wow, you could actually save her at the end. I did not even know. It was beautiful. I was best friends with Victoria. It was great. Listen, okay? No regrets. Perfect 10 out of 10 banger game. Should probably replay it. Life is Strange too, though. Questionable. Kind of started, but you know, it kind of was a little bit like meh, so I didn't finish. Should probably finish it at some point. Got like 1 hour in, I think, and that was it. But you know, it's fine, maybe. And then there's like some kind of Life is Strange, but now with a literal modern day fifth wave feminist that has autism. Wasn't cool with that though. Didn't even look at that.
I mean, there could be some pathetic Square Enix attempt, like what they did with Chocobo GP or the mobile battle royale.
Trying to have intercourse with your college professor because that's not what the game wants you to do. Good times, good times.
Final Fantasy game, but no. Somehow, that it's not one of the usual suspects, that makes it worse. That they've revealed they'll be charging $30 more for the Ultimate Edition of the recently revealed Life is Strange Double Exposure. Now, of course, that's nothing.
Hey, as long as I get my lesbian relationship.
Nothing new. What is new is, well, the delicious FOMO tactics, because we're not talking about 3 days early access, we're not talking about 5. It is, in fact, much worse. They absolutely want to eke as much money out of their fans as they can. Thankfully, we don't need to resort to things like that. We just have today's sponsor. So if you like our channel, you're probably into the whole critical thinking thing, and that's where to...
No, I am not. The less critical thinking and the more people answer questions for me, the better my life obviously is.
Younger mind around you, I think Brilliant would be a fantastic product to get them learning in a way that's more fun than regular school. Now, you can try all that for free today at brilliant.org/Bellular News, 30-day free trial there, and also that link gets you 20% off, and was the whole augment assembly over the years. I mean, my personal favorite as somebody who loved Deus Ex was the whole augment your pre-order thing that they tried to do with Mankind Divided. And I suppose
that was good.
That's the thing, right? Square Enix's Western franchises have been a little bit of a shit show. They've been mismanaged. They, of course, offloaded loads of their studios. And now they have, yes, managed to take one of their last remaining popular Western-developed franchises.
Wait. That kind of looks like Max. Kinda. Not really. It's probably not. But, you know, there is a resemblance. That's good. I like that.
They've targeted it directly at its core fan base and then...
An all-new supernatural murder mystery. The first wasn't a murder mystery. The second one, well, actually, no. It was kind of a murder mystery. We did want to find what's happening with Amber, but I did not care. my objectives were way different. Not gonna lie, boys. The most beautiful things happen when a man decides to play a game that's literally intended to be played by women. Ah, man, that great stuff happens. What can I say?
And they've basically punched them all in the gut by, yes, hitting them with a $30 FOMO charge less than a day after.
Okay, what is this? The complete... I'm pirating this, I'm already telling you. Complete game spooky outfit pack, I don't care. Decades? What? What do you mean decades outfit pack? Anyway, the complete game spooky outfit, decades, Final Fantasy. Oh, dude, this is Life is Strange. I want immersion, okay? I want immersion to be a teenage lesbian. Not whatever this crap is, okay? And I want some cuckboy who's running around doing what it... Dude, I treated that cuckboy so badly. It's hilarious. As everyone should, by the way. Fan favorite outfit pack. Do we get a Rachel outfit pack? Paw print cat out. What the hell? Exclusive cat content? The cats were never a big thing here. Okay, let me check. I think I still have games search life. Yep, I have Life is Strange right here. 15 hours, by the way. What a time to be a time. And then I have Life is Strange Beyond the Storm. 4 hours? That cannot be true. I did not play Beyond the Storm for 4 hours. Well, maybe I did. I don't remember anything. In any case, yeah, that's... I should probably finish this game. I mean, I know it wasn't hitting all the right notes, you know? It was too mysterious, not enough scissoring for me.
After the announcement,
And not enough mean girls trying to be mean and me being like, God, I love how mean you are.
that's the fun bit. Yes, a day after the announcement, because, you know, you couldn't have any of that bad news getting in the way of the announcement. So, Life is Strange Double Exposure was shown off at the Xbox Showcase on Sunday, and it very much is a game looking to continue.
Wait, but we didn't see any pre-order this and get the game 15 million years before release schedule. What the hell? I don't care about any of this in that case. I'm just doing the base game.
Xbox Showcase on Sunday, and it very much is a game looking to continue the series tradition. Mystery, adventure game, supernatural powers, focus on puzzle, focus on narrative, and big picture, these are games that it's not just the people have liked them. They've quite resonated with a lot of people. I think there's just a slice of the gaming audience that resonated with those characters.
I'm looking at the trailer and trying to figure out everything because the trailer should tell me do I want this in my life or do I not.
Resonated with.
I like the main character. By the way, look at this. Not overly hot, not overly sexualized, but still breathable. You know what I'm saying, boys? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You can literally feel it. This is a complete legitimate good character design. This is what we want in life. We don't want those short skirt bullshits. No. We just want normal. And we don't get that anymore. And look at how good just normal is. It's just beautiful.
With, say, their struggles, some of the things that happen in those games, right? Absolutely.
Is this some kind of power of seeing just past events, not just turning back time?
Absolutely beloved. And what's big here is it's the return of Max, who was the protagonist of the first game. So it's Max.
Wait, but is this Max? I said it kind of looks like her, but these powers are not Max's powers. Also, I mean, she has freckles. And if my decision to kill everyone in the city, in the village, destroy everything, is not gonna get counted, I'm gonna be pissed, okay? Not gonna lie. I sacrificed those losers for a reason. Okay? Yeah. All in the name of that sweet, sweet lesbian relationship.
The gaming audience that resonated with those characters happen in those games, right? Absolutely beloved. And what's big here is it's the return of Max, who was the protagonist of the first game. So it's Max in a new setting, new characters, and taking powers directly from the pretty well-received sequel comics, all setting things.
Sequel comics? Okay, I forgot her name. I actually forgot her name. I don't remember her name. Let me check. I click on this, what happens? Nothing. Shit. Okay. I have no idea how I'm supposed to check. I forgot her name. Yeah, I have completely forgot her name. She's the second main character. She's the baddie that does things and you love her a lot, even though she doesn't make a lot of sense. But you know, man, what's her name? So she's not here anymore, or is she the dead girl because she no longer has blue hair? Also, by the way, she had blue. By the way, the first game, I know all of this looks super woke, but it wasn't. That's the thing, it actually wasn't.
things in good stead. I mean, this should be brilliant. People should be excited. I mean, come on, it's a parallel timeline game with photography called Double Exposure. All right, you know, that's cute, it's cute. But okay, the monetization, that's where it gets really bad. So,
She doesn't have her freckles.
it's not
No, actually, guess she only has her freckles when she's little.
ideal that there are 3 editions of a narrative game with a bonus side mission locked in the Ultimate Edition.
Wait,
the
where's
rest
the bonus
is
side mission?
just filled out with the regular kind of costume stuff. Again, the idea there of a bonus side mission in a narrative game like this,
Also, what do you mean bonus side mission? This game is literally on the rails as much as it can be.
see that as being core content. I mean, this is a discussion that we've been having since the Prothean DLC for.
I don't actually want a Life is Strange not on rails game. I definitely do not want an open world Life is Strange game. That sounds horrible.
Mass Effect 3, remember the on-disc DLC? That was a fun one. But what Square Enix have done is they really have topped it, where if you pay an extra $30, right, $80 in total, you get the first 2 chapters of the game 2 weeks early.
Chloe! There we go. I remember. Chloe. Good stuff. Good stuff.
2 weeks. Yeah, this isn't 3-day early access.
That's the blue-haired one.
Or 5-day early access. This is 2 weeks. That is absolutely horrible. You have to put this in context. So the original Life is Strange came out.
By the way, how good this game actually is, let me explain. This is writing you do not actually get in the modern day. So you can she's this rebellious blah blah blah. Everything why she is like she is actually gets explained. Her life and the decisions that brought her here get explained. The photography here. I can't see the photography.
Horrible. You have to put this in context. So the original Life is Strange came out in episode.
See that photography right there.
Life is Strange came out.
See, there's a reason why she matters, and all of this is explained. Every part of the story, what you see, is explained, and it's reasonable. It makes sense. The Acolyte should play the people behind the Acolyte should play this and probably just copy everything. You have a actual show that's not trash.
In episodes. That was very much all the rage back then with the likes of Life is Strange and the Telltale games. So here, it is a game that has got a full release. It's just that they've taken the full release game, they've taken the first 2 chapters, and they are selling them for more money, like an early access upcharge, and they're...
Wait, what do you mean first 2 chapters?
Just doing that for pure profit. Now, when you get into this and you start to think like a bit of an evil monetization person, it gets fun, because this isn't advanced access. If they did advanced access to the entire game, maybe by 3 or 5 days, then yeah, all over Twitter, Tumblr, wherever people talk about things these days, there would be full plot spoilers, right? So with this, the major plot beats, like the ending of the game, those will not be ruined by the early access. But, you know, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, I've got to imagine that narratively interesting, relevant things
Yeah, they should be relevant again.
go on there that motivate the characters.
In Life is Strange, there's no things happen and they develop characters. Again, it's written in a good way. Thing happens, thing matters for the future of the plot. Thing that happens explains something that happened previously and you didn't understand why it happened and it was a mystery. Or thing happens and character development happens. There is no modern day classic, oh, thing happens because thing happens and there's no outcome.
Maybe there's some drama, right? Well, yeah, that's just going to be out in the wild for 2 weeks. And I mean, it's particularly disgusting for a game like this. This very much is some of the worst profiteering we have seen.
Oh, no, she just controls her time powers, huh? Okay.
I mean, I know you've got gacha games, you've got all of that stuff, but this just feels like such a violation because of the type of game that it is, and of course the 2 weeks is so damn egregious. It just sets an awful tone for a series that really is no stranger to challenging times, so it's time for a little bit of a history lesson. The original developer, Don't Not Entertainment, they moved on after the second game in the franchise. They're now actually making their own spiritual successor to it. It's called Lost Records Bloom and Rage. Of course...
Oh yeah, this is gonna be woke shit. I don't know how this is possible. You actually make an amazing game, a fun one, that doesn't have any of the pitfalls of modern gaming. it looks, if you watch the trailer, you're probably gonna say, oh, it's folk, and understandably so, because pink hair, all of this girl power nonsense, blah blah blah. Yeah, you're obviously, but it's not. But this clearly is. How do you mess up that much?
Don't know, made all this stuff at Square Enix. That means that Square Enix retained the IP. So Square Enix having the IP meant that the original game was then remade in a new engine.
Hell
then it
yeah!
got a prequel called Before.
Look at that. She commits suicide. Yeah. You can save her. I told her to do a backflip. It happens. And she has a good story. I mean, she's not committing suicide just because random stuff. Oh, no. She has a story why that is an actual outcome of her life.
In the new engine. Then it got a prequel called Before the Storm, and this was all from another narrative team at a company called Deck 9 Entertainment. Deck 9 then went on to make the...
Yeah, maybe that's when I'm not too much of a fan of it, because it felt different. The pacing seemed a lot too slow, and you didn't actually have involvement. The first game actually gives you involvement. It gives you options to do and how you handle things.
Their own full sequel.
Again, it gives you choices.
In the form of Life is Strange True Colors. They've done other projects as well.
Yeah, this is garbage.
For example, the Expanse game. So, now they're coming.
The Expanse is the best science fiction series currently out by an absolute... Bless you. By an absolute landslide. Except the last season, it's kind of like... The last season set up a lot of new stuff, but we never get a conclusion to it, which is kind of bad, because it seems... It's just poorly written. But still, The Expanse is by far the best science fiction series out there. I mean, whatever you have seen before, except maybe Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica is, it's amazing. It's my personal favorite. But, it handles different things than The Expanse. The Expanse is more scientific and more grounded and whatnot. And it's less mysticky. And, well, it has plenty of mystery. But things make sense. And, again, if you haven't seen The Expanse, that's definitely a show you should watch if you are interested in Game of Thrones, but in space and the waters between two planets and the asteroid belt.
Coming back to this IP, and of course, they're doing a game that is featuring Max as the main character. You're going back to the original protagonist. I mean, it's hard to read that as anything other than a push to regain the original audience.
Good.
Now, to some people, this could be seen as a way to mine out some of that nostalgia and, well, just...
I don't like this diversity shit, though. That looks out of place extremely. Not gonna lie. It's a fat black nerd dude. That hits DUI for me a lot, honestly. I'm not a fan. Also, the design just in general is completely fucking horrid.
And, well, just bring people back from the first game. Because remember, Life is Strange passed 23 million players last year across all platforms.
I had no idea.
It is absolutely massive, so if you can go...
Dude, that's like, it's like 10 years old at this point, I think, or more even.
And bring back the character of Max, you can probably go the distance. Now, for the fans, the reveal of Double Exposure was exciting. It was a return of the true protagonist. Of course, after Life is Strange 2 and True Colors had other characters and other plots. I suppose there would just be more of a pent-up hunger for this character. So, add to that the
prequel should be good, but if it's by... Again, I didn't finish it. So, I don't know. So, I guess it's not good because I just didn't finish it, but I wouldn't call it bad. I would just call it slow. I'm not exactly interested in the idea that Amber's mom is cheating, That's not too interesting. Especially considering you don't get to confront her, you don't get to do any of that stuff. I guess it's just kind of boring. So, high hopes for this one.
FOMO practices going on here, and it really does feel like Square Enix are just doing everything they can to monetize that franchise love. And the thing is, Square Enix are the ones with all of the power in this relationship. Now, the nostalgia mining accusations especially seemed possible considering a bombshell report about Deck 9 from IGN. It was essentially alleging a toxic workplace culture, but also a company struggling with its finances. Essentially, it seems they had several collapsed contracts, they had support work that fell through, and they also had layoffs. So that means that Deck 9...
I don't know, considering how the true color shit seems like complete woke garbage with a fat protagonist. I don't know how much I believe in this toxicity, hate speech, and all of these accusations.
So that means that Deck 9...
Again, remember, the weaker the people are, the more they can get offended by everything. Because the level of weakness just gets pushed up and up and up. And so everything at some point becomes a problem, offensive, and whatnot. The world bends everyone. Some bend with it, some bend against it, some snap. It is the way of the world.
In all likelihood, are screwed without this. I've got to imagine that if this fails, if it fell through, they really wouldn't have any funding, especially given the current funding environment and the past trends with that company. So it very much looks like a situation where this game, by, being...
Dude, I gotta go watch the trailer now for this. What is it? Life is Strange Double Exposure. I'm gonna watch the trailer after this.
I don't want to say safe because they could obviously be doing like really narratively daring, interesting things. I'm not dissing on the game, but very much this is a conception of a new bit of Life is Strange that is pretty well targeted at reactivating.
Okay, I don't remember. Did Life is Strange... So, Max's mom is dead in Life is Strange. And then she at one point travels back to the past and she gets to relive those happy memories when her mom was alive. Good stuff. Again, I don't know if there's going to be anything even remotely as hard-hitting and emotional as that here. So that's the question. Because these time abilities, they seem like kind of not... Playing with time is problematic, obviously. It's hard to write playing with time good, because time is a paradox to a degree when you change stuff in it. But time at least has consequences. Reality shifting in parallel universes have no consequences. So if because the powers kind of look more like dimension shifting, honestly, than anything else, I'm not sure about this.
Old fans. That's fair enough.
Well, it depends on how it's done. Maybe it just looks like that because she's ripping the time into the time or something. I don't know. Hard to tell, but you get the point.
To that then, the FOMO, and then you realize how much power Square Enix have got in this relationship because Deck 9 have been so embattled and probably have got to do, well, anything to keep the doors open.
But yeah, that does look like Chloe. That kind of does. Hard to say.
Well, anything to keep the doors open. Well, you just have a...
Bruh, but there's no way the default ending of Life is Strange is that you actually sacrifice the whole city in name of your scissoring. What was the percent? At the end of the game, you can see your choices by percentile. And, well, I was the super minority choice in almost everything. And yeah, most people, if I remember correctly, most people did not sacrifice the town, because that means killing everyone that you loved and all your friends. And after that, it's also you have to bear witness to your actions. So, would assume a lot of people did not like that idea. I was like, hell yeah, baby, let's go! None of you mad at dick shits. Woo! Good times. Would not change it.
Situation like this one that absolutely sucks. It's needless and it's disgusting. It's horrible.
Alright, shut the fuck up, Billiard. No one cares. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch the trailer. That was Billiard. Bye bye.